Hi, I'm going to show you today how to clean a Glacier Point Basic or Perfect fountain. The fountain that I have here is a Perfect fountain with the electronic chiller. The only difference between the Basic and the Perfect fountains is the chiller. So if you have a Basic fountain, you can just disregard the information regarding the chiller. It's very easy to clean. The first thing that you do is just lift off the bridge with everything attached to it and set it aside. Then you take the basin and empty it out. You can rinse it out with I have a vegetable plastic brush here, plastic bristle brush. You can use a sponge or a dishcloth or whatever you're comfortable with. Just check the corners to make sure there's nothing there. Anything that is there, we'll just wipe right off because these basins are high fired at over 2,000 degrees, which makes them non-porous, and so that bacteria, molds cannot get into the pores of the ceramic and grow. And we move on to the bridge. Just unscrew the glass refill bottle and disconnect. There's the connector here for the chiller. Pops apart. It unscrews at the bottom with a plastic nut. So just take those off. Rinse them off. Set them aside. The chiller will accumulate dust and cat hair on the fan blades and in the fins. So I'm not going to do this here. You would do this outside. We have a little handheld blower, or you could take a hair dryer, a blow dryer, set on air, and just blow all that dust off. Take a pipe cleaner so you can get inside the fins to take out dust. You can wipe it off with a damp cloth. Wipe this off well as well. You don't want to get this into water, but that's all you need to do. Then we have the pump that's already is come up here. Disconnect it from the back. Disconnect it from the charcoal filter. Take off the foam filter that goes around the pump, and you don't want to get water into the connector. You can wash that out by hand. It's very easy, comes clean. You can also put these in the dishwasher. They are top rack safe, and they're very durable and will last you a long time. Then the pump, we recommend that you put this into a shallow bowl that has a couple inches of vinegar and just let it soak for 3 minutes, and that will help to dissolve mineral deposits, loosen up saliva, and so forth. I also want to show you how to take the pump apart. It's very easy to do. There's this outside case. You just get your fingernails in there and it snaps off. The flow regulator here will adjust the flow from maximum on this side to the minimum. We set it at maximum. Rinse that out. The next cover, this little kidney-shaped cover, also just pulls right off, and you can rinse that off and set it aside. This is the impeller that turns to pull the water through the pump. It has a magnet on the other end, so you just have to disconnect the magnet, and that pulls right out. Now this impeller well is the place where if there's any problem, it's because there may be deposits in here that are accumulated or could get stuck. That's why I take a little wooden toothpick and just kind of run it around the inside to loosen anything up and rinse it out, and then put it back together. The impeller, this first cover and the second cover. And there it is. Now this Tygon tube is antimicrobial treated with silver ions. It will not allow bacteria or mold to grow inside. We don't recommend that you take these off because we want to make sure that you don't break the seal that might cause this to leak. If you do happen to take it off, it helps to make sure that it's completely dry so that the water doesn't act as a lubricant, and then you can just push it back together. But it's better to just take the toothpick again and run it around on the inside, because you may find some saliva or something that's still trapped inside. Okay, then put the foam filter back on. Fits on like a sock. And we just put it back together. So the tube, the Tygon tube, fits into the charcoal filter. The slot for the cord. The chiller. The bottle. Well, I'm just showing you this is where it goes, but you would fill that with water and invert it. I will show you how to do that. Let's put this back together. Reconnect the chiller. Refill this with water. And then the bottle. Just place 2 fingers over the top of the bottle, invert it, slip it back into the spout. The water will come out, refill the basin to the proper height, and it will keep it there. And that's all.